Hey folks, Glenn May here with BassResource.com, and I'm here with Ish Monroe at the Lowrance booth at the 2016 show talking about 3D structure scan from Lowrance. Ish, tell me a little bit about this.
Well, 3D structure scan, we've been standard to a 2D version, up and down, what's on the bottom. 3D structure scan is taking fishing to the next level. For guys who were never really good deep water fishermen like myself, it's made me a better deep water fisherman because now I see how fish are positioned on a hump or on a ledge. When you get a 3D structure scan, you can actually rotate where your boat is and see how the fish are positioned here. So if they're sitting up off the bottom, you know exactly how far off the bottom they're sitting. If they're sitting on a hump, they're sitting on the left side of the hump or the right side of the hump or in the front or the back of the hump. You're able to tell where those fish are, and then you know where to make the cast. So if the fish are in a spot where they want you to bring it from shallow to deep, you can do that. Or if they want it from deep to shallow, you can change your angles of your boat, because that's huge in deep water fishing is angles and figuring out exactly the right angle. So now 3D structure scan allows you to do that. It's all on the Gen 3 HDS units. You can go from the 7 all the way up to the 12 and use it 3D structure scan.
So show me that again. You can just pivot around and look all the way around.
You get a 360-degree view of how the fish are relating. Like you can see that we went over some fish here and we actually missed them, but we know that they're back there, so we can actually go back and see that which part of the bank they're actually sitting.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like I said, it's changed the way that I've actually looked at structure, and you'll be able to see a log and see the shadow and see shadows of fish sitting on that log, so you know that they're on this side of the log or that side of the log. So, most of the time bass are an ambush fish, so they want you to bring it from this side of the log over to like where they're hiding at, and they'll come up and eat the bait, versus bringing it right at them. It's like doesn't look as natural, and it's not like a bird of prey.
Well, we've come a long way since the days of flashers, haven't we?
Oh yeah, we have, and it's very simple and easy to install. It's just a little bit bigger than the current StructureScan transducer. You include this box in here, and you're pretty much ready to go.
Fantastic. Guys, you got to check this out. This is going to change the way that you fish.